Welcome to Community Calendar. I have Deanna Sinclair with me, and this is her first time on Community Calendar. Woo! Yay! In fact, she is usually in front of the camera on the radio, so this is a big deal. And you're talking about a big deal, which is the Rotary blood screening.
Yes, the Rotary blood screening is held every fall, and it's been going on for, I think, about 30 years. And it was started actually by Dave Knutson, who was the general manager at KDLM at the time. The event is 3 days. It's in the morning, and it runs from 7 to 9:30 a.m. on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, September 9th, 10th, and 11th. You do not need an appointment. You can just show up at the EMS building, which is the south end of the parking lot by Essentia Clinic. And it costs $40 per person to have your blood drawn, and you get a series of 10 tests, and the results are uploaded to your MyChart at Essentia.
Nice. And so tell us a little bit about how they prepare for if they're getting their blood screening.
Well, we do require that you fast for about 10 to 12 hours prior to the blood screening. So after, say, 8 p.m. the night before or 10 p.m. the night before, you shouldn't be eating any food. You can drink water and you can take recommended medications as usual, but we want you to not be eating before the test.
And I've heard you can have coffee, right? Because that's kind of a big deal for some people, or not? Is it not anything?
It's okay to drink water, but we prefer that you do not have anything other than water or prescribed medications.
There you go. No coffee, people. That's why it's in the morning, so you can fast, get your blood taken, and then go on with your day.
Correct. And it's just 2 small vials of blood that they use for the samples, and you get tests on 10 different things, and I can read this list of tests to you. You get your cholesterol test, triglycerides, HDLs, LDLs, glucose, creatine, hemoglobin, your white blood count, ALT, and potassium. And there is an optional blood pressure check at the end that you can do. And then after you've had your blood drawn, we do provide you with coffee, juice, and a little snack.
Nice. And I've done this numerous times, and it's really fast. Like you go in, it's so organized. So tell us a little bit about the structure, what they expect when they go.
Okay, as I mentioned, it's at the EMS building. And when you come in, you will fill out your form and tell them that you already have an Essentia MyChart. And if you have a Sanford MyChart, they're going to ask you to make an Essentia one, which is free to do. And then you pay $40, either cash or you can write a check to Detroit Lakes Noon Rotary. And they will just send you on through. And as long as you have your MyChart set up, it will just feed the results to your chart in 24 to 48 hours.
And then if you have a different clinic that you go to, you can get that information transferred over to that clinic, or how does that, is that?
Yes, you can take your Essentia MyChart results and you can send them to your doctor wherever, or you can print them out, and then you have access to look at them forever. So if you go and have your blood screened every year or every 3rd year, it kind of gives you a good history of where you're at and how things might be changing. And anything that is out of the norm is generally highlighted, and they suggest that you take those results and make an appointment with your doctor for a follow-up.
And in the past, we've had other people on TV3 with this Rotary blood screening, and people have talked about how it's helped them, and I'm one of those people. I had really high cholesterol, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So it was an eye-opening thing for me too. So lots of good stories about there with good results.
Right. Yeah, I think, people oftentimes are looking at their cholesterol, or their glucose is another one that can be a sign of being pre-diabetic or diabetic, where you might need to take action very quickly. And so it's just a good overall health thing to do this. And the cost is only $40. And that's because of the generosity of both Sanford Clinic and the lab at Essentia, and they provide their phlebotomists to come in and do the blood draws for free, or at no expense to Rotary. And the $40 covers some of the lab materials, and then the profits from it go to Rotary programs in the area, like we sponsor Dollars for Scholars and a lot of community events. So.
Well, I think this is great. Tell us really quickly about Rotary. We can learn about Rotary here, Noon Rotary.
Well, Noon Rotary has been in existence in Detroit Lakes since 1922. And we currently meet Thursdays at noon at the VFW down in the lower level. And our meetings consist of generally a little bit of a business meeting, a lunch, and then we have a speaker or a program each week. And it's generally highlighting something in the community or a speaker that might be traveling through from out of town and on a variety of topics. It could be an author, it could be a nonprofit that's having an event or whatever. Rotary does service projects throughout the world. There are over 1.2 million Rotarians around the world, and they focus on literacy, health, helping improve the economic situation in a lot of third world countries. One of the big programs that Rotary's done over several decades is Polio Plus, and we've been working with the World Health Organization on eradicating polio throughout the world.
Well, I'm so impressed with all that you do at Noon Rotary. So thank you so much. Yep. And
I have one more thing. If you are a business owner or manager or HR manager and you're in charge of any kind of wellness benefits for your employees, we have a really easy way that you can provide this blood screening to your employees. You can sign up by contacting myself or Lori Lewandowski. We are the co-chairs of this program. And you can provide this as a wellness benefit for your employees. And all you have to do is give us a list of the employees that would be eligible. Your employee comes in, does the blood screening, and they have to sign their name on a sheet that says that they're employed by you, and we will bill you the $40 per employee afterwards. You don't need to commit to any number of employees that show up, so you're only billed for the ones that come and actually have the test. So if you had 50 employees and only 3 of them showed up, we'll bill you for 3 of them. So there's no minimum number and everything, but it's a really good way to encourage your employees to take care of their health.
oh, wow, that's awesome.
So if you want to contact me, you can text or call me at 218-850-6547, or you can contact Lori Lewandowski, and her number is 218-849-2402.
Perfect. And give us one more thing, the date of this and where.
It is September 9th, 10th, and 11th. Those are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday mornings from 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. And you can just show up, no appointment needed, at the EMS building, which is at 225 Park Street. You can park in the Essentia Health parking lot, and the EMS building is directly to the south of the parking lot.
All right. Well, everybody will get your blood taken so that you can see how you're doing. Right?
Great.
All right. Thanks so much for joining us, Deanna, and we'll be back with more Community Calendar.